Donnie here at your back and call. Please fill me in on the number of players, won't you? How sad. You have no fiends. Go ahead and give me your name then. Okay, now here's what's going to happen, Stance. You'll see a whole slaw of questions, and when you obfuscate the correct answer, press the... No more waiting. Right. No more waiting.
Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Buoyant Baby Water Cribs, because waterbeds aren't just for bachelors from the early 80s anymore.
All right, let's do this thing. Let's start with, she sounds a little hoarse. If Lady Gaga performed naked on a horse, then let's face it, it's likely. Which lady would she be impersonating? Lady Godiva? Lady... According to popular legend, Lady Godiva rode through the town of Coventry stark naked to oppose the high taxes imposed by her husband. Doesn't sound much like a lady to me. Gaga may be on a horse, but she'd rather take a ride on your disco stick. Am I getting old? What the hell is a disco stick? I'm sure it's dirty, but in what way? Try this on for size. I'm feeling butter, thank you. Suppose I Can't Believe It's Not Butter comes out with a 5 stages of grief line of products. After I Can't Believe It's Not Butter, which product would come next in the line? I'm very angry that it's not butter. I've lost all hope because it's not butter. I've come to terms with it not being butter, or I'll do anything to turn it into butter. In the Kubler-Ross model of grief, the 5 stages are denial, followed by anger, then bargaining, depression, and acceptance. And I have to be honest, I'd totally buy a product called I'm very angry that it's not butter. Especially if they got Mel Gibson for the commercials and he was yelling at a piece of toast. May I introduce Mr. Blackwell meets Mrs. Dash, and it's a dis or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 things. For each one, tell me if it's a kind of spice or a fashion faux pas caused by too tight clothing. If it's a spice, press 1 on your keyboard. If it's a fashion faux pas, press the number 2. Ah, you're familiar with the dis or dat. Perfect. Candle nut, spikenard, camel toe, catnip, mono boob, front butt, Chinese anise. Take a bow. No, don't. You'll split your pants. Now, I know candle nut is just a kind of spice, but I swear once in college, I saw something disturbing that perfectly fits that description. Everybody quattro, hey! It's time for Thou Shalt Not Veg. Which of these shows would not violate one of the 10 commandments? Wife Swap, Prison Break, American Idol, or Diagnosis Murder? Thou shalt not break out of prison is not one of the 10 commandments. So if you're ever in prison and you decide to break out, just know that God is totally behind you.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Pucker up for... Did you catch the mugger's mug? Something feels off today. I can't quite put my thumb on it. Let's see. I came in yelling at the staff. I threw jelly donuts at the craft services guy. I burned money in front of my director to reflect my higher status. It's been an average day. Oh, I know. I haven't read my fortune cookie from last night.
Cookie, fortune sweat. Cookie, fortune message.
Okay. Here we go. Watch out for those with big egos. Well, considering the sizes of their heads, whom should I be most cautious of? The Statue of Liberty, the Sphinx, the guys on Mount Rushmore, or God on the... With faces about 60 feet tall, the fellas on Mount Rushmore have the largest heads, with the Sphinx coming in second with a 30-foot mug. It's easy to have an ego when you're the biggest thing in South Dakota, or the only thing in South Dakota. Hey, I could go on all day with jokes about South Dakota, like, no. Wait, I guess I can't. There isn't really anything else to say about South Dakota. Oh, thank you. That's all we got for round 1. And you should be very proud of that score, because I'm not. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And lest you forget, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. Okay then, here we go. Next, New Jersey Shore is getting old. Suppose Snooki and the gang shoot a special edition of MTV's Jersey Shore in South America. If it's set near an actual ocean shore, what might it be called? Paraguay Shore, Bolivia Shore, Mali Shore, or Uruguay Shore? There's as much shore in Bolivia as there is self-respect among the cast of Jersey Shore. It's so obvious. Uruguay is located on the southeastern coast of South America. I think as a sign of good diplomacy, we owe it to the people of Uruguay to not expose them to the cast of Jersey Shore. Say hello to... Why the long face, Anne? What could conservative spokesperson Ann Coulter do to make herself coltier? Age about 10 years, sterilize herself, get a sex change, or shave her mane? No, that would make her a donkey. I so wanted you to pick this one. A colt is a young male horse, so the first thing Ann should do would be to get a sex change. She's halfway there. She's got balls.
Looking chickens picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
And on its way, eHarmony equals MC squared. As you know, I've been single for a while now. And that's great, because I love having me time. 24 hours a day. But I keep seeing these eHarmony ads talking about 29 dimensions of compatibility, but I wonder, maybe it's not scientific enough. If eHarmony pre-screened people based on the number of space-time dimensions identified in modern string theory, what would I have to look forward to? 1 worthless dimension of compatibility, 11 dimensions of decent compatibility, 33 dimensions of amazing compatibility, or 99 dimensions of orgasmic compatibility? You're having enough trouble with 3 dimensions. Let's leave the other 30 out of it, okay? Now pay attention. According to M-theory, an expansion of string theory, there are 11 possible space-time dimensions. So with its 29 dimensions of compatibility, eHarmony kicks string theory's ass. Oh, that settles it. I'm signing up for eHarmony right now. Okay, let me just check out the website on my phone here. A 45-minute questionnaire? Oh, that.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, I'm not nice.
May I introduce a fun string theory question? Which of these children's string games would the girls in the Crucible be suspected of playing? Cat's Cradle, Apache Door, Sea Snake, or Witch's Broom? The Crucible by Arthur Miller is about the Salem witch trials. Man, it must have been crazy to live in a time where everyone was really paranoid and suspected every other person of being a terrorist. I'm glad we live in today.
Hold me, never let me go.
Let's try Hedwig and the Angry Grinch. Let's say that the size of a normal heart is large. By the end of How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what size is the Grinch's heart? Small, medium, extra large, or extra extra large? The Grinch's heart starts out 2 sizes too small and then grows 3 sizes that day. So it would have gone from small, 2 sizes less than large, up to extra large, 3 sizes up from small. And if you don't think an organ can shrink and grow like that, you've never seen me in a swimsuit. Welcome to the Okay, if that's how you want it, here's the clue. BFFs. These twosomes are thick as thieves. Good luck. There it is! Wow, all hail the leader of the trivia world! Wait, what? No? Okay, so technically I cannot just make you leader. Apparently the real leader of the trivia world gets all bent out of shape about that.
You don't know Jack!
Nice work, folks. Donnie, what's going on?
Hey, are you eager to play another round?
Do my bangs look better swept this way or that way?